Have you ever stood in a store in October, paying full price for something and thinking, this was definitely cheaper just a few months ago? This video isn't just about avoiding that moment. It's about unlocking a secret to significant savings throughout the year, starting now. January often gets overlooked when it comes to saving money. It's usually seen as a recovery month, paying off holiday bills, tightening budgets, and making resolutions. While those efforts matter, January is uniquely positioned as one of the few months where timing up alone can save you hundreds of dollars, a window most people simply miss. Retailers aren't focused on pushing new products right now. Instead, they're clearing out last year's inventory, resetting prices, and quietly discounting essential items you buy every single year. I learned this the hard way, paying full price in October for something I could have easily purchased for less earlier in the year. That experience is precisely what made me start paying close attention to January. In this video, I'll walk you through 12 categories of items that are absolutely worth buying in January. Not because they're trendy or exciting, but because waiting almost always means paying full price later. The first few items on this list require a little planning, but they are also the ones that quietly deliver the most substantial savings over time. Before we dive deeper, if you're new to Smart Spend, I'm Sarah. I'm a financial coach and author of the book, Fundamentally Frugal. Everything I share here is about calm, practical, and effective ways to save money in real life. Kicking off our list, January is undeniably one of the best months of the year to buy meat, but only if you have adequate freezer space and a solid plan. Following the holidays, hams, turkeys, roasts, and various specialty cuts are frequently marked down as stores clear out overestimated demand. These are high-cost proteins that, when properly portioned and frozen, can feed your family for months. Protein is often the most challenging grocery category to save money on, yet it's also one of the most essential. January provides a brief window where you can acquire high-quality cuts at prices that feel almost out of season. The crucial step is breaking these down into realistic portions before freezing. This transforms a single clearance purchase into multiple future meals, significantly reducing the pressure of weekly grocery shopping when prices are inevitably higher. This strategic January move alone can make your grocery budget feel much easier to manage for the rest of the year. While this can lower your grocery bill for months, the next two items on our list ensure those savings truly last. January white sales represent one of those classic, perhaps boring, money-saving habits that have faded from common conversation, and that's precisely why they remain so effective. Most people don't consider replacing their sheets, towels, or bedding until a problem arises. A fitted sheet tears in the middle of the night, towels lose their absorbency, or a comforter becomes thin and worn. Suddenly, replacing these essentials feels both expensive and overwhelming. January is the month when stores deeply discount these household basics, anticipating that people will want to refresh their homes for the new year. While it might not be the most thrilling purchase, it's incredibly practical. This is your chance to replace one worn sheet set at a time, preventing the need to replace everything at full price later. The true money-saving strategy here lies in prioritizing comfort and quality over fleeting trends. Think neutral sheets, simple, durable towels, and a reliable mattress protector. These aren't just aesthetic choices. They directly impact your sleep quality and how your home feels day to day. And good sleep, as we know, affects everything: your mood, energy levels, and even your spending habits. When you're exhausted, you're more likely to spend money trying to compensate. Purchasing linens during January sales isn't about unnecessary upgrades. It's about proactively avoiding those quiet, expensive, "we need to replace everything right now" moments later in the year, all while ensuring better sleep without paying premium prices. The next item on our list saves money in a way most people don't anticipate, and it's a crucial reason why January purchases often lead to lasting savings where other sales don't. It directly supports the first 2 points, not by encouraging you to buy more, but by helping you waste less. January is an incredibly underrated month for all things related to freezer savings. While many focus on buying to stock their freezers, they often overlook that the very supplies making freezing affordable also go on sale this month. This includes freezer bags, vacuum sealing rolls, durable freezer containers, labels, and even deep freezers themselves. These items are frequently discounted because the high demand from the autumn and holiday seasons has passed, and retailers are clearing space. This distinction is vital. Freezing food only truly saves money if you can do it effectively. Thin bags that tear, containers that leak, or a lack of proper labeling inevitably lead to freezer burn and wasted food. Investing in quality freezer supplies transforms bulk buying and clearance shopping into a sustainable long-term strategy, rather than just a good intention that quickly fizzles out. If you've ever thought, I could save more money if I just froze more food, January is your opportunity to make that a reality. Even simply stocking up on reliable freezer bags can save you money later in the year when prices inevitably rise, and you're forced to buy them at full cost in a rush. From this point, we'll move through the rest of the list a bit faster, focusing on those quieter, often overlooked savings. Many people overlook that January is the best month to buy certain foods, but only if you're highly selective. Once the holidays conclude, grocery stores are eager to clear out anything with seasonal packaging. This includes baking supplies, chocolate, nuts, specialty cheeses, frozen appetizers, and various pantry items that are, in essence, the exact same products you purchase year-round, simply adorned for December. The food itself hasn't changed, only the label has. The common mistake is buying novelty foods you wouldn't typically eat, just because they're cheap, turning clearance into clutter. The real win lies in purchasing ingredients you already use, but at a steep discount, by mentally separating holiday packaging from holiday consumption habits. If you bake even occasionally throughout the year, January is the ideal time to stock your pantry for birthdays, snow days, and last-minute gatherings. If you cook from scratch, this is when you can acquire broths, stocks, and specialty ingredients that often feel prohibitively expensive during the rest of the year. If you host guests periodically, this is your chance to grab frozen appetizers and cheeses that can be easily frozen and pulled out later without stress. It's also a fantastic strategy if you simply want easy meal options. There's nothing wasteful about this approach. It's simply smart planning, buying ahead while prices are low, rather than scrambling later when they're not. There's a simple overarching rule that ties this entire list together, and I'll share it at the end to help you discern which January deals are truly worth your investment. Now we're at a critical juncture where most people either secure significant savings or inadvertently undo all their good intentions. Every item on this list adheres to fundamental rule. If it's a problem you already anticipate, January offers your cheapest opportunity to solve it. January isn't the month to shop for immediate needs. It's the month to shop for what your future self will require when prices are higher and choices are limited. Retailers begin clearing out coats, boots, thermal layers, pajamas, slippers, socks, and other cold weather essentials as soon as they pivot their focus towards spring collections. While the timing might feel counterintuitive, the pricing is absolutely perfect. This is when high-quality, practical winter items quietly see significant price drops, even though for most of us, winter is far from over. The secret is to buy boring on purpose. Opt for neutral colors, classic shapes, and practical, durable materials, nothing overly trendy or tied to a specific year. Label these items, store them away, and simply forget about them until next winter, when everyone else is forced to overpay out of sheer necessity. While January fitness deals often grab headlines, the truly substantial savings emerge after the initial hype fades. Late January is typically when returned, overstocked, or barely used equipment quietly gets marked down. Items like dumbbells, resistance bands, yoga mats, small benches, and other home workout tools frequently see price reductions once retailers realize that initial demand didn't quite match their expectations. This is particularly beneficial if gym memberships haven't proven effective for you, or if you prefer low-pressure, at-home routines. You don't need an elaborate setup to maintain consistency, just a few solid basics that eliminate friction. Furthermore, lower-cost equipment removes the emotional burden of feeling obligated to use something simply because you spent a fortune on it, which ironically can make consistencies much easier to achieve. January marks the peak of organization season, making it the absolute best time to purchase storage tools that genuinely save you money. Bins, baskets, drawer dividers, shelf risers, closet organizers, file boxes, and pantry containers flood stores early in the month, only to be quickly marked down. The common mistake is buying organization tools based solely on aesthetics rather than their functional utility. Clear bins, for example, help you easily see what you already own, preventing forgotten items. Drawer dividers can prevent duplicate purchases, while effective closet systems make it simpler to rotate clothing rather than constantly replacing it. Good organization doesn't just make your home look tidier, it quietly stops you from repeatedly buying the same items. January is easily one of the simplest months of the year to save money without altering a single habit. Cleaning sprays, laundry detergent, dish soap, paper products, and trash bags are frequently discounted as stores reset their inventory post-holidays. This isn't an invitation to overbuy or turn your home into a warehouse. It's about strategically purchasing items you already consistently use while their prices are temporarily lower. These everyday essentials often feel inexpensive when bought individually, which is why most people don't realize how significantly their costs accumulate over a year. Buying a few extra months' worth in January helps smooth out that annual expenditure and prevents those last-minute full-price purchases when you have no other option. In January, perfectly usable planners and calendars suddenly become obsolete, even though their functionality hasn't diminished in the slightest. Wall calendars, notebooks, desk planners, pens, and other office basics are marked down simply because the year has already begun. Retailers assume no one wants them anymore, making this precisely the cheapest month to acquire them. Undated planners remain perfectly functional, notebooks don't expire, and a calendar starting in February manages real life just as effectively as one that began in January. If you rely on paper systems for managing your household budget, appointments, or goals, January is the most affordable time to invest in habits that will serve you throughout the entire year. Now, for the final few items, these are quicker wins, smaller purchases that add up to significant savings simply by planning ahead rather than reacting later. None of these are particularly exciting purchases, but they are the kind that make the rest of your year noticeably smoother and easier. January is a surprisingly excellent month for acquiring small home maintenance essentials that prevent larger, more costly problems down the line. Bulbs, batteries, weather stripping, space heaters, and basic tools frequently go on clearance as winter inventory is cleared out. While not thrilling purchases, these items quietly contribute to lower energy costs and prevent those last-minute, full-price emergency runs when something unexpectedly breaks or stops working. As stores shift their focus to spring collections, cozy home items are quickly pushed out, even though winter is still very much present for many. Candles, throws, blankets, warm lighting, and other simple comfort items often see significant price drops. This isn't due to a lack of demand, but simply because marketing has moved on. Purchasing these on clearance can help reduce those impulse "I just want to feel better" purchases that can add up significantly during the long winter months. Cold and flu season certainly doesn't conclude in January, but the aggressive marketing for related products does. Cough drops, cold medicines, thermometers, humidifier filters, and other comfort supplies are frequently discounted once stores transition to spring displays. Stocking up on these now can save you from those desperate late-night pharmacy runs later in the season when you're tired, miserable, and willing to pay any price. The true power of January isn't about buying more, it's about buying smarter. These are the types of purchases that quietly save you money throughout the year, because you were paying close attention now. Of course, not everything on this list will be relevant for every household, and that's perfectly fine. If you take away only one rule from this entire discussion, let it be this: only buy January deals for problems you already know you'll have. If you eat it every year, wear it every year, use it every year, or need it every year, then January is your golden window of opportunity. I'm curious, which item on this list have you previously overpaid for because you missed out on the January sales? And if you're looking for more calm, practical ways to save money without ever feeling rushed or deprived, be sure to subscribe to Smart Spend and then watch this video next.